Rabiu to talk to us briefly before we go into the rest of the program. Malang Karami. Malang Karami comes from a very renowned business entity. The old man Khalifa Sheikh Ikra Rabiu was the very Khadim al-Islam that we have known, Khadim al-Quran. He was champion of philanthropy and scholarship. He's devoted the whole of his life to the service of Islam, building schools, mosques, and other religious entities. Sir. The engineer, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Jigawa State has mandated me to call out the names of the members of the CONSIMA, the Council of Northern States Chambers of Commerce, Industries, Mines, and Agriculture, who have done their council meeting today. I also happen to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce, being the chairman of the Kano Interim Committee overseeing the Kano Chamber of Commerce, Mines, and Agriculture. So we have earlier acknowledged their presence, Chief H.O. Adedeji, Engineer Jani Ibrahim, Hajia Saratu Aliyu, Dr. Bala Abubakar, Alhaji Dalatu Abubakar, Dr. Farooq Suleiman, Alhaji Abba Yusuf, Dr. Afolabi Adeni, Alhaji Adamu Salehu, Dr. Usman Nchi Saula, Alhaji Bashir Mai Ungwa, Alhaji Maazu Maaji, Alhaji Uba Engineer, Alhaji Halluru Maruda, Alhaji Farooq Suleiman, Alhaji Bashir Kumo, Alhaji Nura Aliyu, Alhaji Garba Kura, Alhaji Farooq Danghausa, Alhaji Yarima Bulama, Olabisi Williams, Ahmed Osman, Alhaji Mustafa Kutama, Alhaji Dr. Rabiu, Alhaji Tahir, Alhaji Abdul Hassan, Alhaji Mustafa Sani Bello, and Alhaji Jinjiri. May I respectfully call upon the members of CONSIMA to please stand up where they are to be acknowledged. Please stand up. Thank you. Alhaji Rabiu Isiaka Rabiu.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. The APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, his running mate Malam Kashim Shettima, no, I'm addressing. The Trakim Kefi chairman APC, the very performing, active, numerous excellencies, governors of APC here present, the performing National Assembly members here present, and members of the House of Reps, loyal, active party members, so many here that give me so much confidence that this election is as good as won. You are most welcome to Kano State, normally called Center of Commerce. But today I will add, Kano State is a center of unity, it's a center of peace, it's a center of exclusivity, inclusivity, and progress. Your Excellencies, the gentlemen and ladies you are seeing here are excellent business men of repute, not only in Kano or northern Nigeria, but Africa and the world as a whole. They employ labor. They do so much to make a difference in the lives of our people. They do so much in ensuring that we become productive. They do so much in ensuring that our gross domestic product every day increases. And the beauty of this gathering that is called by this organization is the realization that we are talking to a group of politicians that are patriots, that are experienced, that have track record, that are willing to work hard and sacrifice so that Nigeria can be better, so that Nigeria can be among the best countries. We are looking at a situation that when we look back to what we are today, we will talk about the old days of the Sardonas, the Awolowos, the Azikiwes, and our former leaders, and be proud of them, but also be more thankful that we have doubled and tripled and quadrupled what they have done because of your hard work. This, we believe, will be done. But for this to happen, Your Excellencies, we have a lot of work to do. The government has its own part at the federal level. The state has its own part at the state level. So does the local government. And we as a business community have pledged to do everything that we can to support in ensuring that we provide employment, we provide healthcare, we provide service delivery, we provide support for agriculture and other areas of businesses, especially in manufacturing. But one thing, Your Excellency, the Kano Business Group wants to request for is to ensure that we are provided with power supply so that the good old days of our industrial growth is back. We are also looking forward to ensuring that the Lokoja port comes to fruition so that we can clear our ships in the north, in Kogi State, instead of going to Lagos or Port Harcourt or Warri, in order to reduce our costs and make us more efficient. We also want to learn from the works of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu in Lagos that has made Lagos the envy of all. Because if you look at Lagos and you look at Kano, you will see they have a lot in common. Arguably, we are one of the most popular states in Nigeria. Kano today boasts of every tribe and every ethnicity from every state in Nigeria, peacefully, happily, and living together. Therefore, whatever support is given to Kano, is given to the north, is given to Nigeria as a whole. I like your style, I like your humility, where you show leadership, role model, heroism, and all the requirements, the traits we need in leadership. We pray and beg that you remember when you are in the office, we will come back to this same place and remember when we stood here and presented our requirements to you, and you will look back at us and said, I fulfilled my promise to you. While we thank you, we know there are other political parties. It's a political game, but we're happy with what you have said. We're happy with your manifesto. We're happy with your progress, and we're looking forward to a time when we will all get together and celebrate and make Kano one of the best states in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Garami, Alhaji Rabiu Isiaka Rabiu. Masu girma manyan baki musamman shugabanninmu 'yan kasuwa, abinda Malam Karami ya jaddada babban bakonmu shine bukatar da ke akwai ita mu ta Kano ta abubuwan da za su farfado mana da tattalin arzikinmu, saboda rashin wuta ya hassala ainihin mutuwa ko kuwa suman da yawa daga cikin masana'antunmu. Alhali da lokacin da ake da wuta lokacin da muke da isasshiyar wutar lantarki dubun dubatar mutane ake ɗauka aiki a masana'antu iri daban-daban. Ɗaya daga cikin abubuwan da ita wannan wato ainihin majalisa ta 'yan kasuwa take bukata shine wato ya zamana an sami cikakken hasken wutar lantarki yadda za a farfado da ainihin wato masana'antunmu, domin Kano kamar yadda Alhaji Rabi Isiyaka Rabi ya nuna cibiya ce ta ciniki wadda aka santa shekaru ɗaruruwa aru da suka wuce. Muke ta ciniki tsakaninmu da mutanen gabashin Afirka, wato ainihin can daga irin su Morocco, su Mauritania, su Algeria da sauransu. Muke ciniki tare da su har zuwa lokacin da mukan nausa tun daga nan har zuwa wato ainihin bakin teku can irin su Lagos da sauransu. To ɗaya daga cikin abubuwan da su 'yan kasuwa suke da bukata shine a samu ingantacciyar wutar lantarki yadda za a farfado da masana'antu, a samu cin gajiyar, a samu aiki na abin nan ya zama na babu zaman banza, domin zaman banza shi yake kawo tashin hankali da rashin kwanciyar hankali. Muku a nan Kano kamar yadda Alhaji Rabiu Isiyaka Rabiu ya nuna, wato ainihin muna zaune lafiya saboda ƙoƙarin shugabanmu kuma gwamnanmu da yake da wato ainihin naci kwarai akan sai kowa ya zauna lafiya. Yana ba da gudunmawa mai gwabi kwarai a wajen harkokin da suka shafi tsaro da dukkan jami'an tsaro don saboda Kano ta zauna lafiya. Saboda haka ake neman in Allah cikin rahamarsa, domin shi Alhaji Rabiu Isiyaka Rabiu ya nuna cewar wato kyakkyawar wato juma'a tun daga Laraba take farawa, domin yadda aka taru dinnan a nan wurin da manya-manyan mutane, manya-manyan gwamnoni na jihohi wanda ita jam'iyyar APC take wato ainihin shugabanta, wato ya nuna cewar hakika zaɓe kamar an ci an gama kenan. Don haka ake fatan cewa lokacin da aka kafa gwamnati, shi jagaban wato Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu Alhaji ya kamata ya zamana an tuna da Kano, an yi wa Kano abubuwan da suka kamata waɗanda suka shafi ainihin yadda za a farfado mana da wutar lantarki, ya zamana an sami abubuwa. Yana alfahari da irin shugabanci kyakkyawa da shi jagaban Borgo Ashwaji Dr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya yi a zamanin mulkinsa na shekara 8 daga 1999 zuwa 2007, lokacin da ya kwatalle Lagos ta zama ita ce wato jiha wadda tafi kowace armashi da kuma bunƙasar tattalin arziki da walwala ta jama'a da ɗimbin masana'antu da sauransu. Shi ne ake fatan cewa in Allah ya wato gaba da nasara, kuma ga alama kamar nasara ta samu saboda yadda aka taru a wannan wuri da kuma irin yadda ake karɓar shi ɗan takara a ko'ina ya je a Najeriya nan, ana tabbatar da cewa nasara kamar ta samu. Don haka shi Alhaji Rabiu Isiyaka Rabiu yana roƙon cewa a daɗa ruwan tekun Kwara da na Benue yadda jirage manya-manya za su iya zuwa su kawo kaya zuwa Lokoja ba tare da lallai sai wato 'yan kasuwanmu sun je Warri ko Port Harcourt ko Lagos sun yi fitan kaya niki-niki har zuwa nan arewa. A takaice dai babbar ƙwarya ta roƙo da fatan alhairi ga shi ɗan takara shine cewa Ubangiji ya kai mu ga nasara, a tabbatar da cewa abubuwa sun faru, kuma mun tabbatar da cewa saboda ƙwazo da ainihin ƙoƙarin da shi shugabanmu gwamna Abdullahi Umar Ganduje yake yi, za a sami biyan bukata saboda irin yadda yake kawo abubuwa na ci gaba zuwa wannan gari namu, wannan ƙasa tamu ta Kano. Alal misali, wato kasuwa ta zamani gagarima katafariya da ake ginawa a Ɗangoro. Alal misali, wato tasha ta kawo wato kayayyaki kwantena inland dry port da aka kawo nan Kano, da kuma irin goyon bayan da Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje yake bayarwa wajen aikin nan na bututun gas da yake tahowa daga Ajakuta zuwa Kaduna zuwa nan Kano, wanda aka ware wani wuri na musamman wanda za a tabbatar da an mai da shi kamar cibiya ta masana'antu yadda za a sami cin gajiyar wannan aiki na iskar gas. Kamar yadda muke fata kuma muka tabbata, shi shugaban namu Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje yana bakin kokarinsa ya tabbatar da cewa kwalliya tana biyan kudin sabulu a wajen abubuwan da suka shafi wato ainihin tattalin arzikinmu da bunƙasa kudin shiga da kuma ainihin yadda za a tafiyar da al'amura yadda duka za a samu walwala a Kano. Ana ta ƙoƙarin gine-gine, kuma ɗaya daga cikin ainihin wato babbar aƙidar shi gwamna na Kano shine ci gaba da raya ƙasa da tafiyar da ayyuka waɗanda ma aka tafi aka bari, waɗanda ya gada ya kammala su, kuma yake ta ƙirƙiro wasu daga ciki wanda ake samu ana tafiya. Muna yi mana fatan alheri, muna yi wa shugaba mai jiran gado insha Allahu wato ainihin nam Ibrahim BBY kuma zai zo ya yi nasa jawabi don saboda mu rage ainihin tafiya zangon. Alhaji Ibrahim Haruna BBY. My honor and privilege to crave the indulgence of the presidential candidate of the APC and his running mate, and also the national chairman of the APC, Turakin Kefi Alhaji Abdullahi Adamu, distinguished senator, to bring one of the prominent members of the business community, Alhaji Ibrahim Haruna BBY, talk about the vision of the Kano community. They have synthesized their vision and requirements, which they want to present to the Jagaban. I assure you, Dr. Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so that he knows precisely the aspiration and the vision of members of the business community, so that he probably envelops them and put them in a very nice retrievable file, so that by the time that the government starts come May 2023, we shall be able to have the goodies that the members of the business community are envisaging to have from the Jagaban of Borgu. Alhaji Ibrahim Haruna. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Good evening, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to this important occasion. On behalf of Kano Business Community Council, we would like to extend our special welcome to our special guest, His Excellency, the former Governor of Lagos State and the APC presidential candidate, the reformer Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Jagaban Borgu. We really appreciate your presence at this critical time, and we are glad and so excited to have you all here today, noting this occasion organized by Kano Business Community Council. I hope that today's discussion will bring out ideas that Your Excellency, when elected as President of the Republic of Nigeria, can make our Kano city a better and easier place for business in Nigeria. We are all aware of your tremendous achievement as the governor of Lagos State, we are also not unaware of how you transform Lagos to the great heights that it is today. We would like you, when elected as president, to help us to transform Kano as wonderfully as you have done to Lagos. Your Excellency, when you assume office as a president, inshallah, we would like you to become a supervisory governor of Kano State and turn Kano into Mecca for business in Nigeria. To make Kano great, decent, and financially independent by completing and executing federal works as highlighted in our blueprint to be submitted to you today, inshallah. This includes but not limited to providing road networks connecting Kano with neighboring states and neighboring countries, providing cargo flight service in order to promote economic growth and development of Kano State, facilitating effective utilization of the Dalet Dry Port in order to ease import and export of goods for the Kano's Business Community Council, boosting the rail transportation system, boosting energy and the power supply by ensuring an adequate transmission and distribution of the generated electricity and the gas, providing more efficient and productive ICT service in order to make our industries and the businesses operate effectively, and ensure the federal support and provide efficient measure of mechanized farming, together with utilization of existing and completed dams and other federal agricultural projects. At the end, it is to bring into your excellency notice that this Kano Community Council is representing 95% of the Kano population. We are therefore the genuine reflection of the will of the Kano State citizen. We believe adopting and executing our blueprint, it will be very essential to our political agenda and will strengthen your democratic and political achievement. Therefore, we urge your excellency, after producing the said blueprint, to give us a promise to execute same in written and to appoint your representative to take care of our noble objectives. We once again welcomes your excellency, the leader and the Jagaba, and wish you a happy stay with us in Kano. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
To Shima Alhaji Ibrahim Haruna BBY ya daɗa jaddada abubuwan da Malam Karami ya ce, amma shi ya yi bita ne akan wani daftari da su 'yan kasuwa suka wallafa da kansu, wanda suke fatan su miƙawa shi wato ainihin ɗan takarar shugabancin ƙasa a jam'iyyar APC, su miƙa masa hannu da hannu na irin hangen da suke yi da kuma abubuwan da suke da muradin su ga sun faru lokacin da aka sami wannan nasara insha Allahu a cikin zaben da za a yi mai zuwa. In an jima kaɗan shi shugaban tafiyar Alhaji Sabi Bako tare da sauran 'yan uwansa za su zo su hawo su miƙawa shi ɗan takara babban bako wannan daftari da zimma cewa zai nazari sannan kuma ya ga abin da ya kamata a yi bayan Allah ya ba da nasara. We shall have a small entertainment now. The cultural troupe Oroso International will come in now and entertain us. In kun shirya yan Oroso sai ku yi harama ku zo haka ina makaɗan naku. Daga nan za mu saurari Jadda Garko, and we will give a little time to the live band to the east of the hall so that they give us a little entertainment. Even before the Oroso comes along, maybe the live band will play a little something so that we do not lose time in terms of the entry of the Oroso. But there they come. Ina kuke yan Oroso? I happen to have had the privilege to head the organization, the agency, the government agency, as a permanent secretary in the History and Culture Bureau, where they belong. And we even had in 2004 a trip to Paris, where we had a performance by some local musicians in Paris, and also the ancient two from the Goroso on Sambu. This cultural troupe was put in place in 1967 by the visionary leader and military governor of Kano State, Al-Haji Audubago. May Allah have mercy on his soul. To Bismillah. My respects to Senator Bashir Garbalado, Senator Abu Ibrahim, and the Honorable Minister of Sports for coming to this occasion.
esteemed and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies,
This is a typical dance at the end of harvest. That is a dance of maidens and also youthfully exuberant young men who require a lot of energy fueled by youth and a lot of dexterity for the various movements. The Goroso a sight to behold at various ceremonies around Kano, also invited to be part of the national troops sometime in terms of the way and manner they go about moving. So, yan Goroso lokacin ɗan ƙanƙani ne, saboda haka don Allah ya haƙuri a tashi. Please round up. Ku tashi. Ku tashi. Sai dai a samu mun wannan irin wannan da Allah. Ah, no. Go ahead. To, a tashi. Please round up. We don't have much time. We don't do. Thank you, Goroso. Thank you. Ya isa haka. Thank you. Ya isa. Manyan baki sun gode muku 'yan Goroso. Madalla. Thank you. There isn't much time. Kai shugaban 'yan Goroso ina yi maka gargade ya isa haka. Ya isa. Jagaban da 'yan tawagarsa sun gode muku 'yan Goroso. Allah ya ƙara muku hazaƙa. Mun gode kwarai da gaske. Thank you very much. An ce muku ya isa ka ko? Thank you very much. The live band can do a little performance now for a couple of minutes and then we will proceed. Thank you. Go ahead. Come on, please, Rafi. Carry on. Any problem? What's the problem?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
You are on. Go on.
Here we stand,
You seem to be having intractable technical problems. So we will call on Jeddah Garko to come on and do a little performance. Jeddah Garko, kana ina? Jeddah Garko.
Aṣíwájú, ìṣíwájú, Bọ́lá Tinubu alágbára ni. Jàgàbá ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Máa wọrí Jàgàbá wáṣẹ́. Bọ́lá Tinubu ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Wáṣẹ́ president lọ́gbọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Bọ́lá ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Aṣíwájú, ìṣíwájú. Aṣíwájú ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Ìyẹn olóńjọ ìjẹ̀kú jẹ́jẹ́. Tinubu ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Tinubu wa Zobia. Bọ́lá ló Olúwa ló ń jẹ. Tinubu ne zabina. Tinubu ne zabina. Kuma Tinubu ne zabinmu. Tinubu ne zabina. Ta Jagaba Tinubu. Kan delegates na Kano sun gamsu. Sanya olin da Lagos Jagaba ke yi. Dokure kulle Lagos ya haɗe su. Saba magana gwamnan yan Borno. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Alan goro inda wato. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Mai malabudi da sirrin koye. Ranar convention zai yi. Har mata wallan Hausa Aminu Masari. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga arewa gwamnan forum lalon. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Lalon mun san juna polon. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Inuwa ina je can Gombe. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga Yahaya Bello mu na Kogi. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ni ban manta Abu sai lolo. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Daga Neja ku zo mu wuce can Kose. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Gwamnan shi ma Tinubu ke yi. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Bayan Kosun ga kuma Ogun. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Biyar Ahmad Lawan ya amsa. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ya yi kiran sanatas layinsa. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ya tantance ciki ba kwarkwasa. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga sifika Femi Bajabi Yamila. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ya haɗa 'yan majalisu jumla. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Lado Silla Janeji na Bulla. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Lado shi ma Tinubu ke yin talla. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Lado har ya kira ni ya ce na yi shela. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Bola Mustapha FCM jigo ne. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Anoza Isma jagora ne. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Da minista Raji Fashola. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Da irin shi minista Alaya Muhammad. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Abdulrahman Arabe Sola. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Gawa muku sakkwata wasa kurada. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga Salame memba zai daɗa tsada. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Tsohon gwamnan Adamawa Bindo. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Adamawa dawo Bindo. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Kwantak Taraba ma ya yarda. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. MA na Bauchi shi da na Dada. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Da Wale Tinubu babban oga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Wale ba da ruwa sama guga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Bola Shade ta aikon riga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Kabu Ibrahim ya ja zuga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Da Nuhu Ruba da ya wuce burga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga Kashim Imam yana tara targa. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Wacciya man na tattafawun na hanga. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ibrahim Masara an shirya mu. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Tinubu ya sulhun matsalar mu. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Sanko Almakura yana layin mu. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Shi ma ya yarda da jago. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Adamu Aleri yana tafiyar mu. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. In ma shi wancan ba shi kula mu. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga Kashim Shatima ma jigo ne. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. A Borno su da tsohon gwamna ne. Bola Tinubu ne zabansa. Ga Babba Aliyu Misau sanata na. Bola Tinubu.
Nace ko amsa mini 'yan gwagwarmaya.
Ga wanda Tinubu.
Masu manufa su ke cikin
Ga
wuya.
wanda Tinubu.
Inda zai juyawa ta haihuwa.
Ga wanda Tinubu.
Gara matar aure da
Ga
karuwa.
wanda Tinubu.
Ko ya yi saukan buku kuwa.
Ga wanda Tinubu.
Ko amsa, ko amsa.
Sai ga wanda Tinubu.
Dan kusa ta nare ne sai 'yan uwa.
Ga wanda Tinubu.
Masu manufa sun fara
Sai ga
kimuwa.
wanda Tinubu.
Sun yi shuka kuma ba mutum ruwa.
Ga wanda Tinubu.
Ba sarauta wai za
The live band has sorted out the technical problem. We give them 2 more minutes for the rendering the national unity song. National unity song. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, 2 minutes.
Here we stand as a people, we walk on with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. We will take a stand and heal our land. We faith to defend what we have. We're all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We're all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and then one day we'll shine like the sun. We are a great nation. We are a great nation. Oh, beautiful nation. Yeah, beautiful Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Please give them a round of applause. Let's acknowledge them. Your Excellencies, esteemed and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Kano business community will now lead. Yeah, say she. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the vision of the Kano business community is a little on the way. They will present it a little later to the Jagabang. But in the meantime, it is my honor and my privilege to call upon the host and the executive governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, to bless this occasion with an address. And it is on record that His Excellency the Governor has been up and doing in terms of ensuring peace, security, tranquility, and harmony in Kano. He has rendered monumental assistance to security agencies, including what he has done at the Falgore Game Reserve, where it has become a training ground for the military and security agencies. There is a massive surveillance exercise going on to ensure that there is massive security around the communities in Kano State. He has championed and brought about development in terms of bringing down to Kano the inland dry port, the Lagos to Kano rail project is also due to the kind of pressure he has exerted on the government to expedite action on the issue. There is the Kano Economic City at Dangoro. There is the power project at Bagauda with the Ajakuta Kano Kaduna gas project. His Excellency has ensured that there is an integrated industrial cluster that will enjoy the services or the facility that will be provided by the Ajakuta Kaduna Kano industrial gas project. My honor and privilege now to call upon Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, to give his speech on this occasion. Sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين. Your Excellency, our presidential candidate Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and our president, inshallah, come year 2023. The vice presidential candidate, the former governor of Borno State, Alhaji Kashim Shatima, and our vice president, inshallah, come year 2023. Your Excellency, the chairman of our great party, the former governor of Nasarawa State, a ranking senator, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, Your Excellency, the chairman of Progressive Governance Forum, and also the governor of Kebbi State, my dear colleagues, other excellencies, executive governors of various states who are here with us, members of National Working Committee who are here with us, members of National Assembly, some senators from Kano and other states, members, House of Representatives who are here with us, and members, Kano State House of Assembly who are here with us. Honorable ministers, serving and the former ministers, Your Excellency, the incoming governor of Kano State, and my able deputy, Dr. Nasiru Yusuf Gawna, and his deputy, Alhaji Murtala Sulegaru. The chairman of the business committee, and various industrialists, businessmen and women who are here with us, leaders of various markets within Kano Metropolitan and other local government areas who are here with us. Our party chairman and the party chairman from the 44 local governments of Kano State, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, peace be upon you all. Your Excellency, our presidential candidate, I'm happy to inform you that Kano is for you, and you are for Kano. Before I deliver my remarks, I need to make a little comment about our presidential candidate, because this is the right place that I should mention it, because his late mother of blessed memory was a businesswoman, was a market woman, and was a leader of market women in the commercial city, the commercial nerve center of this country, that is Lagos. So the son of a market woman is a brother to all businessmen and women. In fact, I was having discussion with one very old man in Kano, over 100 years old. When I was trying to explain to him our presidential candidate so that I could get his blessing, he said, "My son, wait. You know that man you are talking about? History indicated that his origin is from Kano." I said, "How? Why? How come?" I have been telling this story, but this story is more important to the business community of Kano. He said he was born here, and his name was Ashuru. But you know, Yorubas could not call Ashuru. They said Ashuaju. I said, "That so?" He said, "Yes." And also you say Bola. His name was Bala. And Yorubas could not say Bala, so they say Bola. And when they say Tinubu, no, he was Tanimu. Yorubas could not spell Tanimu, so they call him Tinubu. So as far as we are concerned, don't tell me about him. He's our son of the soil here in Kano. So our presidential candidate, Kano is for you. You saw it before, and you saw it now. I recall when the governor of Jigawa State was making remarks. He said during the primaries, 100% delegates from Kano voted for you. And more than half of the delegates that voted for you came from Northwest geopolitical zone. So we governors of the Northwest, you are our candidate. We are selling you to other geopolitical zones. Don't mind about Southwest. We will beat them. In terms of votes, I know we will talk of Lagos. We will slug it out. So ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy with this community, business community of Kano State. I know you held several meetings involving all the chairmen, all the executive of various, more than 100 markets in Kano. And you all resolved to hold this very important party for him. Can I say this is an endorsement? Yes. This is an endorsement. Ladies and gentlemen, Kano State, the commercial nerve center of northern part of this country, and the commercial nerve center of some West African countries, we have to thank Mr. President Muhammad Buhari for making Kano the real commercial nerve center of some West African countries. Ask me why the railway from Lagos to Ibadan, Ibadan to Kaduna, Kaduna to Kano, Kano to Katsina, Katsina to Maradi in Niger Republic, part of West Africa, building the largest railway station in the country in Kano, now going on in Zawachiki. These projects were completed, and inshallah, our presidential candidate will complete this project and make Kano the commercial nerve center of some West African countries. We have to thank Mr. President for the road construction from here to Maiduguri, from here to Kaduna to Abuja, from here to Katsina, from here to even part of Zamfara state through Gusau. I mean, through part of Katsina. Our airport has been improved. So we have to thank Mr. President for all this. Now coming to the activities of Kano State in order to improve commercial activities in our state. Kano State, a commercial nerve center. We studied Kano State and identified the issues that we need to tackle in order to improve the commercial activities of Kano. First, we improved the master plan of Kano. The master plan of Kano for the last 48 years, for records, was not revisited. Therefore, we studied all the interjunctions, all the roads within Kano Metropolitan to find that all places having traffic jam, new design is introduced in order to improve the movement of vehicles in Kano Metropolitan. In order to lay a good foundation, we identified more than 50 interjections, of which our state now has started implementing the master plan. And we believe previous incoming administration will build on that. More state government coming in future will build on that, even do better than what we are doing now. That is how we can build a mega city. I'm sure some of the interjections that we have constructed, you know, the Panshekara Madobi underpass, a design which we call spider interdesign. You know the Kopalwa underpass, which we name after Alhaji Tijani Hashim, the late Galadiman Kano. You know that underpass is comparable with any underpass in the world. You know the Dengue interchange. You know the Shahuchi flyover with an underpass, with even a tunnel connecting the hospital with the emergency unit of the hospital underground, the tunnel. This is all our efforts to make Kano a modern city, a mega city, comparable with any city in the world. How about the NNPC interchange? On your road to Maiduguri, all the traffic coming from Chad Republic, northern part of Cameroon, northeastern part of this country, up to Jigawa, coming into Kano, there was always a very serious hold-up in that place. We constructed a 3-layer flyover in order to reduce traffic. We named it after Muhammad Buhari, and I believe in 4 weeks' time, Muhammad Buhari will be here to commission that important project. We have completed design for light rail within Kano Metropolitan. We have even produced bill of quantities. We have identified 5 routes intersecting Kano Metropolitan. Even a bank in China agreed to give loan, approved to give loan, but because of the economic situation in the country, the federal government has not given the approval for us to continue. Work could have started long time ago for Kano Light Rail, which Lagos is now executing. But we believe it's part of the foundation we are laying. I believe future administration will build on that so that we have light rail within Kano Metropolitan, like any other city in the world. Also, we discovered that our business people are suffering, especially those who are importing goods from China, from Europe, from America, from Germany, from many other places. When the goods come to Lagos, it takes months, and they have to convey the goods through vehicles, destroying our roads. So the only alternative is to have a dry inland port. The dream of dry inland port in Kano has been on for the last 25 years. But it's only during this administration, because of our political will, we provided an enabling environment as a social, corporate social responsibility. And now we have Dala Inland Dry Port completed 100%. In fact, a railway has been diverted into the dry port. All the facilities are available. All the equipment are available. Even the Minister of Transportation has given certificate as port of origin and port of destination. Now you can import goods from China. You don't need to go to Lagos. Just come back home. Your goods will be in Kano. We discussed with Chambers of Commerce, Niger Republic. They are so happy with that, because several times they took that issue to ECOWAS meeting, that if there is inland dry port in Kano, majority of their problem in terms of importation and exportation will be resolved. And today, it has been resolved. The same thing with some part of Chad Republic. We discussed with the Chambers of Commerce from northern Cameroon. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the issues that we consider important to the business community in Kano State. Our markets within Kano Metropolitan are congested. Therefore, we decided to go into public-private partnership with business people. The Kano Economic City is a partnership between Brace and Hamas and Kano. We paid for compensation for almost 2 billion naira. Now, mega shop critical market is almost 100% completed. You know the federal government has given directive, selling of pharmaceutical products must be in a designated area. Visit the Kano Economic City and see wonders. In fact, there's an underground cooling system, which is more than 3,000 square meters, more than twice of this hall underground with cooling system, so that those who are selling drugs can go and put their products there. There's going to be some banks. There's going to be some hotels, 5-star hotels, some mega stores. In fact, when completed, we will prevent heavy vehicles coming into Kano because they are destroying our roads within Kano Metropolitan. All such vehicles will stop at Kano Economic City, and other smaller vehicles will be used for haulage. So many people, more than 5 people per day, are now working, being employed by Kano Economic City. What has happened at Shahuchi? At Shahuchi, we have a shopping complex now on by the private sector. How about Feeling ED? If you go to Feeling ED now, with the flyover there, with the shops there, you will think you are in Dubai. Even though one political party said if they come, they will go and demolish it because it's a praying ground. But we ask them, how about Kaaba? Is Kaaba not surrounded by shops? Haba. Daula Hotel was abandoned for over 25 years. Now we have decided to partnership with the private sector. A 5-star hotel is under construction. It will be completed within our own tenure, belonging to Kano State government, and the remaining spaces, the developers are using them in developing shops. How about Triumph Publishing Company, which was closed down for more than 20 years? Now the newspaper is being published as conceived by the former governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abubakar Rimi of blessed memory. Colored printing in English, in Hausa, in Ajami, and modern printing does not require a huge building like that. So we build a smaller, with modern equipment, the production is on, while the space is being undertaken by private people in partnership with Kano State government. Go and see the shopping complex that is coming in that place. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to worry you much with what we have done in order to improve commercial activities in Kano State. But very important, don't forget, is the security issue. The security issue. Though I cannot go into details because it's a security matter, but I know people of Kano State are safe. I have to thank the security agencies. With their full cooperation, we expanded our security committee beyond the police, the army, the Air Force, the civil defense. We have expanded the security committee beyond that. We requested, Mr. President, for the presence of Navy in Kano State. Today, we have Navy establishment in Kano State, and they are helping us in the security. We requested for Kano State to develop a training ground in Falgore Forest. We spent billions of naira in constructing training ground for military in Falgore Forest. They train their officers and men there. And no bandit can hide in Falgore Forest today. All the problems we are having in Nigeria are now in the forest, about the bandits, about armed robbers, about cattle rustlers. They are all in the forest. In Kano State, no. Even the cattle rustlers, we solved it. I had discussion with the Fulanis. I trained their children, 72, in foreign countries on artificial insemination. They came back. In fact, we even took a census of all herdsmen in Kano. We have the records. All herdsmen in Kano, we have the record, including their number of children, whether their children are in school or not. And now we are resettling them at non-social forest in Kano local government. Construction work has started there. We are providing them with schools, providing them with market, providing them with grazing ground, with dams. The Islamic Bank has come in, and very soon we'll settle most of our herders there. But the issue of herders coming from West Africa into the northern part of this country, into the middle belt, into the southern part of the country, constituting security situation is no longer attainable. And I'm sure our presidential candidate knows much about this. And he has the blueprint on how to solve this issue. Ladies and gentlemen, we involve technology in our security situation. From my office, from the office of the Commissioner of Police, from the office of Director of Security, we can view what is happening in Falgore Forest, over 200 kilometers from here. Even if it is a bird that is flying in the forest, we see it fly. And that is how it should be. We have cameras within Kano Metropolitan. We are laying optic fibers now. So far we have covered more than 100 kilometers within Kano Metropolitan. We intend to increase more cameras within Kano Metropolitan, especially in commercial areas. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening. Thank you, and God bless.
Can you give him a round of applause? His Excellency, the Governor of Kano State, has taken us through the wonderful effort being done by his government to make Kano more secure, to make Kano more economically viable, to make Kano happier and more stable. Your Excellencies, Kamande Kunji abinda mai girma gwamna ya zayyana irin kokari da ake ta yi wajen inganta harkokin rayuwa da kuma harkokin tattalin arziki da harkokin kasuwanci da sauransu, da kuma cewar shi ya tabbatar da cewa dan takarar shugabancin kasa a karkashin jam'iyyar APC yana da daftarin bayani cikakke game da dukkan abubuwan da suke faruwa, kuma insha Allah da an ci zaɓe da ikon Allah abubuwan da za su faru a Kano suna da yawa, sai mu yi addu'a Allah ya tabbatar. Your Excellency, the presidential candidate of the APC, the running mate to the presidential candidate and Senator Kashim Shettima, immediate past governor of Borno State, other distinguished leaders here present in Kano this night, as the Kano Business Community Council is feasting us and welcoming the national leader in company of the presidential candidate. My honor and privilege to bring forth to the podium the national leader of the APC, Turakin Kefi, ranking Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, having had an 8-year momentous tenure as governor of Nasarawa State, left an indelible mark on Nasarawa, as I am sure Engineer Abdullahi Sule will be a witness. Senator Adamu has been a performer par excellence. He was serious, he was assiduous, he was conscientious, he was capable. Himself a businessman, a business mogul, a good manager of men, materials and resources, a sound legal mind, peacemaker par excellence, a voice of reason even in the Senate, where he was a ranking member. No small wonder therefore that His Excellency, Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, GPFR, thought it fit and appropriate to make him the national leader of the APC and to lead the party into the rigors of the electoral process to ensure wholesale success for the APC presidential candidate and all other elective posts. My honor and privilege to indulge his great indulgence to bless this assembly with an address. Sir.
Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. استغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وصلى الله على النبي الكريم. وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear brother, the Jagaba of Nigeria, my brother, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC, and by the grace of God, the President of the Federal of Nigeria, come May 2023. Your Excellency, the Vice Presidential candidate, my brother, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, former Governor of Borno, and former distinguished Senator of the Federal of Nigeria. My brother, the Jagaban Kano, Takwarana, Abdullahi Ganduje, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, and by the grace of God, the incoming Governor, my very distinguished brothers, visiting executive governors, mainly from the northern states this evening, to Kano, my very dear colleagues, I don't want to be modest, so I decided just to get them at this point in the protocol. My distinguished colleagues, members of the National Working Committee of our great party. The chairman and members of the State Executive Committee of the ruling APC in Kano, the chairman of the business community in Kano, and members of that committee who were instrumental to this visit today. other distinguished and eminent members of our society in Kano and neighboring states who have honored us with their presence this evening. Members of the Fourth Estate of the realm, ladies and gentlemen, today is not my night to speak. My pleasure today is on what I have heard this far. The welcome is filled with endorsement. I think we need a little more applause, louder applause. The Hausa man says, Zo kachituo. Yafi me? Have you told Nadigo? This endorsement which you have given us on this platform, for the business forum, has said it all to us. And it has so much justified the effort the leaders of your forum made to contact me immediately. The Jagaba got the nomination of the APC for the presidential ticket in next year's election. Alhaji Sabi Ubago brought the message to me in Abuja and said to me, you are desirous of having our presidential candidate, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to visit you in Kano. You want to have a round table with him. I was perplexed with pleasure. And from the day I met Alhaji Sabiu, I said to him, go on, mobilize your membership. And I asked him one question. Is Alhaji Abinu Tata aware of this arrangement, of this desire? And he said to me, yes, he is. So he facilitated my discussing with Alhaji Abinu Tata directly to prepare this visitation by our candidate. The next idea, I said, well, since all is seemed to be cast, the governor of the state, who is the chief executive of the state, must have a buy-in to this preparation. Otherwise, it will not be complete. And they gave me the assurance that they will start discussing with His Excellency Governor Ganduje. I'm happy they did. I'm happy I accepted it. So when I now reached our candidate, he threw his arms open and accepted the invitation. The same day, when we tried to get a date from him, he had 1 or 2 trips to make overseas. And he apologized that he needed time. Let him just go, come back, and he will now give us a date. By the time he came back, we had the United Nations Summit, where the president was out. He also was out of the country on the same occasion. And quite a number of our governors were also out of the country. So we waited for that event. And when they came back, we started renewing the whole effort that is now manifesting with the outcome of this dinner that we're having with you. I have listened to the submissions by those who spoke on your behalf a while ago. And I would not want to say more than I'm saying, just by way of how did this come about, and leave it with our guest of honor for this dinner to address you. I'm sure those of you who watch television and who listen to radio and who read newspapers must have read, must have seen and heard what we did yesterday, Friday, at 3 o'clock, where we launched the campaign council and also the action plan of our presidential candidates. I don't take your endorsement for granted. It's a big voice. It's a big voice because in this part of the country, in our politics, Kano is a gateway. So, because I don't intend to talk after this, I want to thank you very much and from the deepest part of my heart for the gesture of acceptability that you've shown our candidate by this open, deep, honest endorsement that you've given us. So I want you to listen, open your ears as wide as you can, even though I would want to appeal to the Master of Ceremony for the presentation that has been prepared for our presidential candidate before he makes his address. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, I come to present a document to you. Before you can count.
Alhaji Sabiu Bako will be accompanied by the members of his council, including Alhaji Ibrahim Haruna PBY, Alhaji Bature Abdulaziz, Alhaji Ibrahim Danyaro, Alhaji Tijani Sulangaro, Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi, Alhaji Abdullahi Ladio, Alhaji Hamis Rabiu Jingau, Alhaji Ahmad.
To present our blueprint to you, Kano business community, the industries, the diners, the traders, the market, all market in Kano, we put ourselves together. We want to do what is right to us, and I think the right thing, it is coming from us. We put all ourselves together. We are going to do everything with our own boys. We are endorsing this blueprint producer to go through it as our own endorsement, and we want you sir to go through it and please do what you do to Lagos to bring us out of what we are sir. So we come with all our elders here. This is one of the traditional ruler, Alhaji Aminu Ahmad Mitrare. We have a doctor, you know him. We have a Alhaji Sabo Motrofa, Batur Abdulaziz, Alhaji Sani Sambajo, all the traders, all the elders here in Kano. That's all of us, we are here. Alhaji Taju, representing Alhaji Amin Dantata. Yes, Alhaji Karami Istaq Habibu, you know him. All of us, we are here, sir, in support of the right thing to Kano, and we are, sir, with this our respected leader, our respected chairman, Alhaji Abdullah Adamu. He did everything, and we are sure of his support, and our governor, our respected governor, His Excellency, he did everything to us. We are happy and we are with him 100%, and we are going to do the best or the right thing we are going to do, sir. waye zai magana.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. You can go to your seats and go back to your seats, please. I have noted as you have sent my chairman back to his seat, please get organized and have your seats, including the media group. Your Excellency, the national chairman of our party, the APC, Abdullahi Adamu, I am grateful that you are here with us tonight, and
do Allah dan zauna, do Allah saurara, do Allah yana magana, do Allah samu a zauna. Saboda girmamawa, do Allah a zauna.
After a very delicious dinner, we have an assignment. To my running mate, Your Excellency, Senator Kashim Shettima, and our host governor, who has both the foresight and the forest sight, but could not bring the scorer home, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. Well done. I am very serious about saying well done. You've changed, aside from catching up with abandoned projects, you put intellectual curiosity to work to continue to change the face of infrastructure of Kano. I walk around a couple of times here. You've done a good job. It's not easy to repair, to refix, to refast a decade. But you have done that, and you have done it well. And I find you a very reliable friend, partner, that's really, really committed to the patriotism and citizenship of his nation. The chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, I'm glad you are here, so we can all show that we are putting hands together, heads together to do things for Nigeria. Governor Atiku Bagudu, Governor of Kebbi, the governor of Yobe State, May Malabuni, His Excellency, the governor of Zamfara State, Bello Mohammed Mutaoli, His Excellency, governor of Kano again, and my dear friend and brother, if that is the only name we mention here tonight, I hold a duty to do so. Alhaji Rabiu Shaka Rabiu. God bless you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we ate your dinner, yes. We enjoy it. I am pleased to be with you this night. Kano has a special place in my heart. And I explain. I grew up in Etagarawu. A majority of people of the north are always there around Mashalashi Jimo, Friday Mosque. Sell to my mom, may her soul rest in peace, Alhaji Baba Yaro, and many of them, they are all gone now. That's why I abuse the other party. Because to spend holidays in Kaduna, Kano, we come by train from Ido. So for good 16 years of getting power, they forget that Nigeria will need rail, track, and a functional transportation. So put them in the trash. They can't think, they can't do. So they forget too that the transmission cable is not just an ordinary rope. That is for industrialization, and it needs maintenance. And without maintenance and constant electricity, there can be no industrialization, there can be no economic recovery. They forget for 16 years. Kano is very, very important as a commercial center and a commercial intersection for the entire country of this size, over 200 million people. So you couldn't have invited me for dinner. I should beg for the dinner. And I am here. I've listened. A politician. I've listened carefully. I've gotten your endorsement. I thank you. I can assure you that everything in your blueprint, if we need to alter it, we call for your representative. For centuries, since the creation of Kumi Market during the reign of Emir Muhammadu Ramfa. Kano has remained a hub for trans-Saharan trade to link major cities of the north of Africa and Asia. In modern-day Nigeria, the old trade partners of Kano people are the Yorubas. And those Yorubas of Southwest, including myself, before they withdraw our special privilege of Lagos Colony. From the days of cola trade to date, Kano people has found a home in Lagos, with many of them settled permanently and established marital ties. The long connection between Lagos and Kano is cemented by the sheer character between the people of the two cities. Accommodation, innovation, competition, compassion, and friendliness. You don't want anything more than that. To be able to be successful in any environment. If the business environment is friendly, you succeed, you stay. Today, prominent Kano businesses have established strong ties to Lagos, and we have taken many of them as our own. Many Kano businesses and businessmen are household names in Lagos, the likes of Dangote, Bua, Dantata, Asman, Irano, many. My mother, may God bless her soul and give her Al-Jannah Firdaus. As a notable market leader, she is freely go in and out of the shops, both of Lebanese and Kano commodity trading, and they don't have a book register. They have trust. They have love and respect for one another. And you are the great people of Kano. You represent those faces that I know growing up. There is a strong nexus between the place of Kano and a center of prosperity. With my plan for this country, I didn't know you have a blueprint, but Kano is being part of my blueprint. I have pledged to revamp the economy of this country. Can you do that without Kano? I doubt it. Can you create 6 economic centers and leave Kano behind? No, it's not possible. It won't be successful. Kano, Lagos are part of the bragging success of Nigeria. They have the consumer power if you can produce what they need. And Nigerians have to change to be able to do that, to satisfy the economic requirements of this country. It is true, we are all running, you know. Two other people, don't let me popularize their name. They said they are running two other parties. Forget them. They don't know the way. I know the way. They can't make changes. As I stand before you, no geography professor can pass geography exam of Lagos as at today. I've uttered it. Make it better. Make it bigger. Make it economically buoyant. From 600 million a month to 5 billion a month internally generated revenue. And you say I should not brag. I have the knowledge, I have the foresight, I know the road. Don't worry about Nigeria succeeding. We will succeed. Elect me. Just vote for me to become the president. And you see performance without looking back. I'm so confident that you will vote for me. And I'm so confident that Nigeria will succeed. Distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen, we can't do without one another. Somebody came, wanted to apply to ethnic sentiment. I say not in Kano. Kano will argue with itself as Lagos will wrestle with itself. I'm a Kano man as well as a city boy in Lagos. Your great agricultural potentials and important mineral resources underneath the ground, like gold, silver, nickel, tin, iron ore, and cobalt. Each of these, if properly harnessed, will add significant value to our economy. We need to take bold action, confidently, believing in ourselves, not just complaining. If the government is no good, vote him out. I told them in my speech in Arewa House that we are sitting on gold mine. That is true. We just need to export and harness and establish research and development invest in those things that we need to have. Establishing a commodity exchange in Kano. Let us trade in our commodity. When the price is low, we buy low and put in the storage. When the price is high, we put the grain into the market. We make money. I mentioned the Trans-Saharan pipeline to pipe our gas to Europe. Why should we leave Russia to do the whole thing and continue to complain? We can do it. Nigeria will see prosperity. You know, some ignorant people have been standing before you. I'm not running for 100 yards or 500 yards or do. I'm running for presidency. I'm not competing for WWE wrestling. Even if I go out there and they say, sick, I am standing before you. Do I look like a sick man? Nigeria, you vote me out of their reach. Vote for me 100%. They will stop complaining. It's more because I'm smarter than they are. The commercial exploit of a whole lot of you is greater than the sum total of the other party's equation. Thank you very much for listening. I've enjoyed myself.
Jagaban Nigeria, Ashwaju Dr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, speaking passionately about kind of reception he has received in Kano. Kamar yadda mutane suke raɗe-raɗe, gashi ya tsaya gaban mu yana ta magana da dadewa, shi ba gudu za a yi da shi na tsere na fanfalaki ba, ba kokawa zai yi ba komai ba. Shugaban ƙasa yake nema a Najeriya. Menene dalilin da yasa za a ci gaba da surutai iri daban-daban? Ya nuna irin yadda yake da ainihin sha'awa da kuma wato dangantaka da Kano kwarai, har ma irin daftarin da aka nuna masa na ainihin wannan hange na 'yan kasuwar Kano. Ya ce to Kano tana daga cikin hangensa da kuma tsarinsa na tafiyar da shugabanci.
Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot an important line that I've even briefed the governor before I left. The similarity of Kano and Lagos is really genuine brotherhood. And I've seen the flood devastation which you have gone through. We have to raise each other's arm, help each other survive, and be a good Samaritan to one another. For the victim of the flood that devastated Kano, I am giving you 100 million to solve that problem. Part of the solution. And the money is with him. I brought it and I deposited with him. So he definitely will contact some of you and do justice to those victims. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
And they say I forget to mention Badaru of Jigawa during the protocol. Just forget it now. Forgive me. Is it my son now? Forgive me for that. Thank you very much. God bless you once again. Enjoy your night.
We are very grateful for the kind gesture. Mai girma ɗan takarar shugaban ƙasa ya yi tunanin irin iftila'in da ya faɗa a Kano, ya ba da gudunmawa ta naira miliyan 100 don a taimaka waɗanda wannan iftila'i na ambaliyar ruwa ta shafa. Ya yi maganganu masu yawa, masu motsa zuciya da kuma nuna dangantaka tsakanin Kano da Lagos tun shekara da shekaru. Da yake gaskiya dare ya yi, zan yi godiya ga Sanata Sani Yarimin Bakura da Alhaji Mahmudu Shinkafi da ban samu ganin su ba sai daga baya. Ina fata Ubangiji ya tabbatar mana da alheri, kuma za mu yi addu'a ta Ubangiji ya laɗafa ainihin su wannan masu yunkurin kawo canji na alkhairi a wannan ƙasa tamu, da kuma ainihin yadda ake ƙoƙarin cewar akwai kyakkyawar dangantaka da alaƙa tsakaninmu da mutanen Iko tun shekara da shekaru. Zan yi to ga kudi nan an kawo, ba kashadan ba kamar yadda yayana dan masana yake cewa ba cakadan ba, kashadan ga sunan kudi hannu ga sunan an kawo miliyan 100 za a miƙa gwamnan Kano Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje saboda a tallafa waɗanda ambaliyar ruwa ta shafa a nan Kano. Ya miƙa wa 'yan kasuwa, an miƙa wa 'yan kasuwa wannan kuɗi don saboda tallafa ainihin waɗanda ambaliyar ruwa ta shafa. Allah ya saka masa da alheri, Allah ya saka masa da alheri, Allah ya biya masa bukatunsa na alheri, Allah ya tabbatar da abin da ake da bukata. Zan kira ga Alhaji Abdulmudallab Abdullahi don ya ƙara jaddada addu'a ga wannan ɗan takara na shugabanci, babban shugaba namu Alhaji Dr. Bola Ahmad Tinubu, don saboda Allah ya bada nasara akan abin da aka sa a gaba. Alhaji Abdulmudallab Abdullahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. to za a yi addu'a kuma ga kuɗi. to ga da ba hankalin zuri da gurgudun. to a nutsu salati 10 ga annabi. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا صل على سيدنا اللهم صل على سيدنا اللهم صل على سيدنا to yan muna neman idza ja kafa bakwai da niyyar Allah ya bawa wannan bawan Allah nasara akan abin da aka sa a gaba, kuma wannan taimako da ya yi mana ma Allah ya taimaka masa shi ma albarka annabi Allah ya biya bukatunsa annabi idza ja ba bakwai bakwai bismillahir rahmanir ayatul kursi gaba daidai Allah ya tsare shi daga dukkanin abin tsoro da abin ki albarkacin annabi اللهم إني أسألك بأسمائك الحسنى كلها وبأعظم أسمائك إليك وأشرفها عندك منزلة وأجزلها عندك ثوابا وأسرعها منك إجابة وباسمك المخزون المكنون الجليل الأجل الكبير الأكبر العظيم الأعظم الذي إذا بيت به أجبت وإذا سلت به أعديت أن تغفر لنا جميع الذنوب وتستر لنا جميع الأمور وتيسر لنا جميع الأمور وتجيرنا من النار وتوجبنا رضوانك وأمانك وغفرانك وإحسانك وتمتعنا في جنتك مع الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم أنت بحاجاتنا عليم وعلى قضائها قدير فمن علينا بقضائها مع الراحة لقلوبنا وأبداننا بجاه حبيبك المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم إنا نسألك من خير ما تعلم وأعوذ بك من شر ما تعلم وأستغفرك من كل ما تعلم إنك تعلم ولا نعلم وأنت علام الغيوب وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Shall we rise for the national anthem, please? Nation and his entourage, pleasant staying. We are privileged and honored by your presence this evening. Having kept you so late in the night, we really appreciate the presence of all the executive governors who have come to grace this occasion and bless us with their presence. Thank you very much. May God bless us all.